Coming to you live from New York at Hadoop World. I'm here with Ping Lee. Ping, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. So you're a partner at Accel Partners, and you guys just made a big announcement. Was it just yesterday?
We launched it this morning.
Oh, wow. Okay. So tell us what the announcement was about.
So we launched a $100 million fund to really go after solving the most interesting problems in the big data world. And it's a fund dedicated to partnering and funding entrepreneurs that are going to be innovating across the big data stack, whether that's infrastructure, opportunities, storage, data management, all the way up to application companies. That could be a business intelligence, data analytics, or even a CRM type of application built on top of the new big data platforms such as Hadoop and others.
And so within your portfolio today, what type of people would fall in that category?
Yeah, I would say our portfolio has two types of big data companies. We've got companies that generate a lot of data, and that's companies like Facebook, Groupon, Angry Birds, Dropbox, and then we have another set of companies that are really data solutions providers. So Cloudera, Couchbase, ClickView on the BI side, all companies that are, and Fusion.io actually on the hardware side, are all companies that are trying to solve the problems of big data for the broader enterprises and helping them capture value from the explosion of unstructured data.
And so what are some of the trends that you would be looking to capitalize on? Within the fund, you mentioned a pretty broad spectrum that it would fall under. What are some of the things that you personally are looking at as we go forward in the next year or so?
One of the areas that I'm particularly interested in the next couple months and years is really what is the application ecosystem that gets built among big data platforms. I think today at Hadoop World, you're seeing Hadoop becoming a mainstream data platform. Dell has clearly been a great partner in driving a lot of Cloudera's Hadoop adoption broadly. And I think now it's getting to a point where, because it's become more popular and the software has become more mature, there's the opportunity for applications to be built on top of that. So I think there's going to be multi-billion-dollar software companies solving either existing problems like collaboration and CRM to new applications such as mobile and data visualization that we haven't even thought about before.
And so as you went on stage today, you gave a brief announcement, and then you said, hey, if you guys have any ideas, send them to me. How does someone get to you all to try to get at some of that money?
Yeah, I think, there's always going to the website, accel.com, but the other way to really get access to us is, we have a pretty broad network, and it's easy to get referred into one of the partners at Accel very easily. I personally get referrals from different folks in our network all the time, and that's a great way to reach us.
And so now, obviously, when the hottest of the hot are going to be trying to compare between VCs, right? Mm-hmm. They're going to look at you and look at Benchmark, look at all different folks. And so when you sell yourselves to them, it sounds like you already got a pretty impressive list of people in the data field already. But what are some of the things that you highlight when you say, hey, you really want to go with us because?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of things. One is it's the portfolio. At the end of the day, we are a byproduct of our entrepreneurs, I always say, and the strength of our entrepreneurs is really what drives our business. And having a coherent portfolio that is relevant to the entrepreneur, right? I think if you're a big data entrepreneur and you look at our portfolio, I think you can see a lot of synergies and opportunities for us to collaborate. I think the other thing that we bring to the table is really a global footprint. I think over the last decade, we have expanded into Europe, China, and India. And big data is unlike, is like all other sectors, whether it's social or mobile, it's global, right? And I think there's no geographic boundaries. So I think that is a point of differentiation that we can bring to customers and entrepreneurs as well.
Excellent. And then so within your, do you have, it's probably hard to say, but do you have a personal favorite or a company that you identify with personally as far as in the big data space? Is there something that's particularly something that you're interested in?
I think we're in the first generation of applications being built. I think some of the more interesting ones are just starting to emerge, so I don't know if there's one that I will point to as my favorite yet. But ask me in a couple months, and I may have a very different answer to that question.
Excellent. Ping Lee, thank you so much.
Thank you.